Hey folks, McFaddy here, doing another video, and it's all about obvious trucking. That's what the last video is about. I'm going to have quite a few about them, but if you're thinking about getting in trucking, let's have a rundown of what my day was today. I had what they call crane mats. These crane mats are wooden mats that they use to drive equipment on so they don't damage any kind of ground or wetland or whatnot while they are working on, let's say, electrical lines or windmills or something of that nature. And I was told by the gentleman to call him at a certain time. I called him at that time, and he's like, well, pull up to this dirt lot and I'll get to you when I can. Any driver that does his job well or her job well would be asking, the following questions. One would be, okay, is there enough room for me to park there? Two, how long do you think it's going to be? And, I did that. This gravel lot was probably big enough for 5-6 trucks. And he said it would be anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Which, if you guys are watching this and are drivers yourself, 99% of the time, if they give you time of delivery, an ETA, your dispatch is going to take that ETA estimate time of, arrival. It should be more like ETD, estimated time of delivery, and take it as end all be all. So your boss or your dispatch or whoever books your loads is going to go, okay, you're going to be emptied out, let's say, 9 o'clock. So now you got a 10 o'clock pickup point. And you call your boss, go, hey, I'm not able to make it due to I'm not unloaded yet. So it took them probably an hour and a half to get me unloaded. No big deal. Well, I get to my next load, which is a broker load. I show up, and mind you, I'm over here in eastern Ohio, thick of Amish country. And these hills are pretty windy. If you live in West Virginia or eastern Ohio or Kentucky, Tennessee, where there's some good mountain ranges or hills, you know what I'm talking about. So I show up to this place, and they're like, we can't load you. Well, why not? Well, you're not the right kind of flatbed. Mind you, I have a bulkhead. I am a 48-foot flatbed with a bulkhead. The customer requested either a step deck, which there was quite a few step decks there. I was the only regular flatbed. But the customer asked for a step deck or a flatbed without a bulkhead on it. So I sat there for probably 2 hours waiting for, figure out what's going on. Excuse me. Meanwhile, my electronic logbook is ticking away, ticking away, ticking away. And a loader finally asks for, "Hey, driver, what is your pickup number?" I give it to him. He goes, "Driver, we got a problem." And I'm like, "Yeah, what's that?" He goes, "I can't load you because you're supposed to get the 7 yarders of these dumpsters." And pretty much what they are roll-off dumpsters, which I can't load because I have a bulkhead. So I call my boss. Boss tells me call the broker. I call the broker. The broker gets a hold of the customer. And the broker's like, "Are you sure you can't ship this many?" And the customer's like, "Nope, I can't. Because this is what our customer is expecting." So time goes by and I get a call from my boss. And she goes, "Hey, we got paid for you not loading." In which, alright, whatever. It's pretty much, I can't remember the term right now. It's something of the order of, truck not used pay or something on that order. I can't remember. It's been a long, stupid day. So, I'm almost on fuel. This truck's fuel gauge is lies. Really bad. You could be at a quarter tank. Next thing you know, you're on empty. And you'll go back up to the quarter tank. So you can't trust it at that point. So we have a customer in another state that we have to pick up quite normally. And she's like, "Hey, go on over there. See if you can get loaded today." They quit loading and they leave at 4 p.m. So if you're on military time, which a lot of companies run military time, that would be 1600. So I'm in Ohio. I'm trucking along. I'm get down on 70, take 70 to hit West Virginia. And I get over there on 70 by exit 11, which there is a TA there, and traffic comes to a dead stop. Okay, whatever. We get into Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has 70 down to one lane. Alright, whatever. Get through. Get on 79, take 79 south, take my exit that I need to take, drive another hour to get to where I'm at now here in Pennsylvania. Something that would normally take 3 hours took me, 4 hours to do. But that's part of driving. If you really want to do this, this is what it's like. So, it's one of those deals. Is this the greatest career you can do? It can be. It can be rewarding. It's up to you on how you do it. I want to be doing this for 16 years if I didn't like the job. There's a lot of stuff that people don't say about trucking. The people that make a lot of money, they've found their niches on how to make the money in trucking. If it's specialized, reefer, tanker, van, flatbed, whatever. It's one of those deals. You have to know what you want. Once you know what you want, go after what you want. Don't stop until you get what you want. Try to find a company that is going to work with you and have your back. That's the big thing. And owner operators, if you're thinking about going owner op, talk to other owner operators. I highly recommend you thinking about it for at least 5 years before you make the move. That way you can actually understand what it takes to run the truck, see what the freight's like, when the good time is, bad time is. You can get an idea of what the fuel cost spikes are like, when they go up, when they go down. You know, there's a lot. But the number one big thing that you must have when you get in this seat here and you start going down the road is patience. You can't have road rage. You got to remember, the vehicle that you're driving is an 80,000 pound vehicle. It's a hell of a weapon. You get road rage easy, well, you shouldn't be in the truck. So, this is McFaddy. I know this is a short video, but it is what it is, fellers and gals. So, once again, got any questions, comments, whatever, you know the deal. You guys have a good one. Later.